Good morning 5 class. How are you all? Students, today we are going to continue our last language topic, that is synonym. Today we will do it from workbook page number 46 and 47. Our learning objectives are to know similar meanings of different words, to add in vocabulary, to collect synonyms and investigate shades of meanings. Students, in our previous lesson, we have discussed the definition of synonym. I've already told you that synonym is a word that has almost the same or similar meaning. The word which is having different meaning, and the different meanings of one word can be called synonyms. Sometimes they are exactly the same meaning, but sometimes they can be very close or very near to the actual word. They are called synonym. For example, cold means chilly, and vacant, empty, they both can be used in same sense. Big mean huge, huge mean in the same way huge mean big, so they are synonym to each other. Now come on, next one. Open your book, page number 46, workbook, page number 46. Write down date and day on the top of the page, and write classwork also. Synonyms for powerful stories. Part A. Find a synonym from the list below to match the correct word in the box. Now, in the box, words are given. They are synonyms of the words which are given in the box below. So, you have to match them. You have to write in front of the word in the box the exact meaning of, a very near meaning of the word. So, the words which are given in the box, first box, I'll read them, and then I'll tell you the meaning of those words. Then you have to match them with the given words in the big box. So first word is salutary, then chilly, devour, nibble, furious, radiant, grin, merry, dim, blubber, sneak, cranky. So now I'm going to tell you the meaning of these words. Salutary mean hot or suffocating. Chilly mean cold. Devour mean eat hungrily. Nibble, devour and nibble, they are, you can say that they both have the same meaning, but there is a little bit difference. Devour mean to eat hungrily, when you take big bites to eat something. And nibble when you eat and you eat and you cut that thing in very minor pieces, then that style is called nibbling. So furious mean angry. Radiant mean bright or shiny. Grin is a smile. This is a smile, you can say. Merry mean happy. Dim mean that is not clear, or you can say weak or faint, that is called dim. Blubber mean to utter or to weep noisily. So sneak to carry, or another meaning of this word is to go, to move. Cranky is an adjective, and cranky mean crazy or silly. So I've told you the meaning of these all words. Now you have to read the words which are on in next box, and you have to match those words and with these words. So I'll read them. Cold, dull, happy, angry, creep, bright, smile, hot, cry, irritable, bite, and gobble. So I think so it will be very easy for you if you focus on the meaning of the words I've told you already. So you can match them very easily. So come on B part. B part is find a synonym for each of the underlined words in the following sentences. So sentences are given and some words are underlined. We have to find out their synonym, the words which have the same meaning, so that we can replace them in the sentences. So I'll do this. I'll tell you, just focus on the words and you have to write in the blanks, given blanks. The sudden noise startled the children. Startled mean to surprise. So what you will write down? Surprise the children. I don't want to go for a walk, my sister moaned. Moaned mean whimpered, complained. So it's better to write complaint, or even you can write down whimpered. The plane rolled down the runway. Rolled mean traveled or moved down the runway. May was very agitated when she heard the news. Agitated mean disturbed or bothered or alarmed. These three are synonym of this word agitated. Next, the last sentence is, he grabbed my hand to save me from slipping. Grabbed mean hold, to hold or seize, grasp. So anyone you can write here. I've told you the synonym of these words. C part is, in the story extract about Tanya on the previous page. One story is given on the previous page. So this question is about that extract. Find synonyms that mean to walk quietly. So just find out any word, any synonym of which is having the meaning to walk quietly. So first of all, what you will do, you will read that extract and then you will find the synonym of this word. Now come on next page, page number 47. Students, I think so it will be very easy and interesting for you to learn new words. There are, especially in A part, there are many words which you are reading very first time, or they are a new word for you. So learn them and add them in your vocabulary. When you will do your creative writing or your paragraphing, then try to use them. So come on page number 47, workbook, D part. Find one synonym for each of the words below, then write one sentence using each synonym. So 3 words are given. First of all, you have to find their synonym and then you have to use them in your sentences. Words are, first word is bright, then bright. In first A part we have done bright. You can write shiny, you can write radiant. Then second word, now synonym I've told you and you have to use them in your sentences. So second word is huge. Huge, we have already read the synonym of this word. Huge mean big. So you have to make the sentence. Strangely, strangely mean this is adverb, and strangely mean in awkward way. So you can find out any other synonym also and then you have to use it in your sentences. Now E part. Replace the underlined words in the passage with synonyms which are stronger and more descriptive. So one paragraph is given and words are underlined. We have to find out their synonyms and so that we can replace them with the underlined words. I'll just read the sentences. You have to find the synonym of these words. What's that? Said Sarah. So you have to find the synonym of said. What's what? Said Anika. That, said Sarah. Oh, I don't know. It's nothing, said Anika. Go back to sleep. I definitely saw something move outside the tent, said Sarah. I definitely saw something move outside the tent, said Sarah. What's that unpleasant sound? Said Sarah. Then again fill in the blank is given. Next sentence is, I don't know, said Anika, beginning to feel unhappy. It's coming closer, said Sarah. I know, said Anika, feeling very unhappy. Then fill in the gap is given so that you can write the word here. So next is the girls both scared. The girls were both scared. Then blank is given. Surprise, said Mario, Sarah's little brother, poking his head through the tent mischievously. So this was the paragraph, and I've read for you. And there are I think so said is used again and again, and you have to find different synonym for the given words. Next is homework. Do part D and E on page number 47 of workbook. So for part D, I've told you the meaning, and you can say synonym, and you have to make the sentences. And for E part, you have to replace the underlined words with their synonyms. So this is your homework, and this was our today's lesson. Thank you so much.